Hello, it's Arthur Link here, and out here camping in Stewart, Virginia. It's not very rough camping. As you can see, I'm very close to civilization. I have a nice, nice lawn to be on. Um, but that's kind of the point of this video, is that how important it is to get in touch with nature at some level and the healing power it has on our mind. So, normally people, they get this identity, or they decide for themselves, camping's not for me, nature's not for me. And, okay, you like comfort, you like X, Y, and Z reasons, but we're not really talking about, going and hiking the Appalachian Trail, or, going into the deep mountains with nothing but a machete, but literally sleeping on the ground a night under the stars has an incredible effect on our spirit. And I don't want to get into the science of all these things, and there's plenty of research on that, but I wanted to focus on the idea of neurosis and neuroses in the Buddhist tradition. Changyum Trungpa really defines it as, or my take on his definition is that it's basically any way our mind resists or does not accept things as they are. So camping is the epitome of that to me. Everyone's neurosis comes up, like, oh, it's too hot, it's too cold, there's bugs that I can't control, I'm sweating, I don't have all the tools I normally have to control my environment and make things as I want them. And it's for precisely that reason, so that, the people that are most adverse to camping obviously would benefit the most to sleeping on the ground, because it aligns us with our primal self that adapts to things as they are, rather than always trying to control it. And that's always very much the game of the ego, is it wants power and it wants to control things. As if this were all some video game and we had ultimate input to everything. The weather, turn the dials up, down, the color of the sky, the rain. But camping really, being in nature really means, okay, here we are. And camping is because it gives us a whole cycle to be in nature. Whereas, if you go for a hike, you go into a state park and you spend the day there, it's nice. Definitely gives you a therapeutic benefit. But you're always going to go back to, sorry, a little civilization there. You're always going to be able to go back to your home and your comforts and your ability to do things. So you endured for a little while. But when you have to actually go to sleep and have a whole waking sleep cycle with the elements, it really resets, your mind to, oh, right. Once you get through the neurosis, or once you get to the basic ability we have to adapt, then it's like, oh, right, I am okay. I've shown myself that I am okay, and now my ego can relax control, because it sees that, yeah, I was in a situation not in control more than I'm used to being, and now I've kind of softened my ability to let reality penetrate me. So there's just some complex ideas there, but I want to simplify it. It's really the beauty of going into a situation and completely accepting as it is the challenge, is the path for many of us. And a very quick and efficient way to do that is to sleep on the ground and spend a whole cycle with the weather as it is, in whatever form it is. And we don't have to do any specific meditation practice or anything, qigong movements. Just being in nature is a very powerful, primordial way of working with our minds. And hope this video encourages you to give it a shot. Borrow a tent from someone, and just go on a night, go in your backyard and sleep in a tent. That's really, we don't need to take extreme steps here to get benefits from doing things outside of our comfort zone. So hope you find a nice spot, and you get a nice glimpse of the crescent moon here in the coming days.